Welcome to our routine weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, covering the period today, Monday, April 20th to Sunday, April 26th. So first of all, I just want to remind everyone that we are in severe to extreme drought for much of North Carolina. This is the drought monitor we showed you last Thursday, but again, just wanted to remind everyone. Also, a little tidbit is that this is the largest area of drought and the largest area of severe or worse drought in the Southeast since the U.S. Drought Monitor was started in the year 2000. And with that, this isn't a long-term drought, which dates back to August for many areas. And thus, some communities are starting to enact stage 1 water restrictions. So make sure you check with your local city or town for specific guidance and visit ready.gov/drought to learn some recommended ways that you can conserve water. And with this, the burn ban does continue for all 100 North Carolina counties, and this is until further notice. So any open burning is illegal until further notice. Looking at yesterday's rainfall totals with that front we had, you can see that much of North Carolina didn't have any measurable rain. A lot of these locations did have traces, but the front dried up as it went over the mountains and then kind of strengthened as it got closer to the coast, and that left central North Carolina pretty dry, which did not help our drought. Looking at our upcoming weather pattern, today we have increased fire danger, and we might briefly meet red flag criteria as well. And tonight into the morning, we have a frost advisory in effect in the northern portions of the CWA. But overall, just continued dry conditions are expected to prevail with the next best chance of light rain this weekend. And temperatures will warm quickly and will be back into the 80s by Wednesday. Looking at the increased fire danger and frost advisory on the left there, you can see our minimum humidity expected today. And that combined with gusty winds and very dry fuels increase the risk for adverse fire behavior today. And then tonight, of course, we have the frost advisory in effect from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. And you can see that area there surrounded in the white with the minimum temperature forecasts. So looking at the accumulated precipitation forecast for the next 5 days, you can see there's not much chance of any rain. I do have to say that today and Wednesday, we could have a few sprinkles. Today, areas south and east of US 1, and then on Wednesday in the north. But again, that shouldn't be drought busting at all. You might see a few sprinkles fall. Now looking at the experimental heat risk for the next 3 days, today and tomorrow, there's little to no risk, but starting Wednesday through the weekend, there will be minor heat risk, which means that this will primarily affect those who are extremely sensitive to heat that are left without adequate cooling and hydration. Again, to look at this coming week, you can see today we have a significant fire weather threat and a limited, that's combined with the limited wind risk for some gusty winds this afternoon. And then tonight, a limited risk for frost freeze, and that's in like the same area as the frost advisory that's in effect tonight. On Wednesday, again, we have a limited fire weather risk, and then a very limited risk on Saturday and Sunday for some lightning with some light rain that might move through. The good news is that in the next 8 to 14 days, we are favored for slightly above normal precipitation. So hopefully that will help lessen our drought. and near normal temperatures are favored. So you can see down below what those normal temperatures are for our 3 climate sites. And just to summarize, there is an increased fire danger today, a frost advisory tonight, and general dry conditions are expected to prevail with the next chance of light rain this weekend. And temperatures are warming quickly back into the 80s by Wednesday. And we do have the statewide burn ban in place until further notice.